Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. It is Julie here with your TipRanks pre-market morning update, where we're bringing you everything you need to know before the market opens. So let's get into it. Alright guys, welcome back. Thank you all so much for being here, and TGI Friday. I don't know about you guys, but I am very excited for the weekend ahead to just kick back and relax a little bit. Now, the morning is fairly quiet in the market, but we will be taking a look at some exciting stock market news, notable earnings reports, and which stocks are the morning's biggest gainers and losers. Don't forget to download that TipRanks mobile app by following the link in the description down below so you can access all of your favorite investment research tools on the go. Now let's get right into this morning's exciting stock market news. U.S. stock futures are mixed this morning as the U.S. banking system sees a bit of a sell-off, and we'll get into the reasons why in just a second. Plus, investors are waiting for the U.S. jobs report due later today. Right now, the Dow futures are down 1.72%, while NASDAQ futures are up 0.014% and S&P 500 futures down slightly at 0.06%. Now, getting right into that banking news, all eyes are on Silicon Valley Bank right now. You might remember yesterday they were our biggest losers after announcing, I think it was over a $2 billion stock sale. Well, the stock has continued their plummet as investors worry about the overall health of the bank. The stock dropped 60% yesterday and is down another 44% in the pre-market this morning. They rattled investors as they gave a strategic update and talked about restructuring their balance sheet to increase asset sensitivity to take advantage of the potential for higher short-term rates. Venture capital firms did begin to pull their money out of the bank, but their CEO is appealing to clients to keep calm. Weighing in was hedge fund manager Bill Ackman, who said they could look to the government for intervention and a possible bailout. Silicon Valley Bank's CEO said that the bank has ample liquidity to support their clients with one exception. If everyone is telling each other that they're in trouble, that could be a challenge. And Boeing plans to establish a 737 freighter conversion factory in India. They will be partnering up with GMR Aerotechnic and be setting up a facility in Hyderabad over the next 18 months that they will use to transform old passenger jets into freighters. This investment into the area comes despite a global economic slowdown, which has impacted the global air cargo market. Analysts currently rate the Boeing stock a moderate buy with an average upside of 16%. And that is about it for big headline news so far this morning. Like I said, fairly quiet today, so we're going to move right along to notable earnings reports. And as per usual for a Friday, the earnings calendar is fairly quiet. In the pre-market this morning, we will be hearing from Buckle and Line Electric, but still waiting to hear from them. In the after hours last night, we heard from DocuSign. Their stock is falling this morning despite an earnings and revenue beat, as the company did announce some executive changes. Their CFO, Cynthia Gaylor, is stepping down from her role later this year despite only being named to the role back in September of 2020. They reported Q4 earnings per share of 65 cents, beating expectations by 13 cents per share, and revenue of $659 million grew over 13% year over year, beating expectations by $20 million. Analysts currently rate their stock a hold, with a sell, hold, and buy rating all coming in just today. We also heard from ORCL. Their stock is falling after they posted mixed results where they beat on earnings but did miss on revenue. They reported a Q3 earnings per share of $1.22, coming in 2 cents ahead of expectations, while their revenue of $12.4 billion did grow 18% year over year but missed expectations by $20 million. They also announced a 25% increase to their dividend. Analysts currently rate their stock a moderate buy with an average upside of 10% and largely holds coming in today. And then we have Gap, also in the red. Sorry that all of these are red this morning. They missed on both earnings and revenue. Gap posted a loss per share of 75 cents, which was 27 cents wider than analysts' expectations. Their revenue of $4.24 billion did fall over 6% year over year and missed expectations by $130 million. Their stock is currently rated a moderate sell with an average upside of 4%. Now let's take a look at which stocks are the morning's biggest gainers and losers. Our biggest gainers this morning are led by Royalty Pharma, though I wasn't able to find any distinct news behind the rise quite yet. Trading under the ticker RPRX, their stock is up 9.8%. They're followed by Alvotech under ALVO, up 5.7%, and FSKKR Capital under FSKR, up 4.2%. And probably no big surprise here that our biggest losers are led by the Silicon Valley Bank following their liquidity woes. Trading under the ticker SIVB, their stock is down 44%. They're followed by DocuSign under DOCU, down 13.7%, and the First Republic Bank under FRC, down 9.5%. So that is going to be everything for Friday's pre-market morning update, getting you up to speed with what you need to know before that opening bell. If you made it to the end of today's video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and say good morning in the comments. I always appreciate hearing from you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you back here on Monday.